It is with great sadness and heavy hearts that we announce the passing of the former YouTube CEO, Susan Wojcicki. Susan died after living with lung cancer for 2 years. Susan joined Google as its 16th employee. Over nearly 25 years, she rose through the ranks, not because she sought power or recognition, but because she had a deep understanding of technology's potential to connect people, to educate, and to transform lives. This is the latest in pop news with Lolly Parks. She took the helm of YouTube, where she served as YouTube's CEO for 9 years, until she stepped down in 2023. Under her leadership, YouTube grew from a fledgling video sharing site into a global platform that gives voice to billions of people around the world. Susan Wojcicki, a remarkable woman who exemplified what it means to live with purpose. Susan wasn't just a leader in the tech industry. She was a visionary, a pioneer who helped shape the very landscape of the digital world as we know it. Her story is one that begins humbly, yet with great promise. She was one of the first people to believe in the potential of 2 young men working out of her garage, not yet knowing that they would go on to create one of the most influential companies in the world, Google. But Susan didn't just believe in others, she believed in herself and the power of ideas. But Susan's legacy isn't just about what she built, it's about how she built it. She was a leader who put people first, who understood that the success of a company isn't measured just by profit margins, but by the well-being of its employees and the value it brings to society. Susan was the first Google employee to take maternity leave, and she used her experience to advocate for better parental policies, setting a new standard for companies everywhere. Her actions reminded us all that business can and should be a force for good. Even in the face of immense personal challenges, Susan continued to give back. After stepping down as CEO of YouTube to focus on her family and health, she dedicated herself to philanthropy, supporting causes that were close to her heart, including research for the disease that ultimately claimed her life. Susan understood that our time on this earth is limited, but that doesn't mean our impact has to be. She used her influence, her resources, and her platform to make the world a better place. And in doing so, she taught us all a profound lesson: that true success isn't about what you get, but about what you give. Her passing is a reminder to all of us to live with intention, to focus on what truly matters, and to strive to leave behind a legacy that we can be proud of. We often think of life in terms of milestones, of the next achievement, the next goal. But Susan's life teaches us that it's not just about reaching the summit, it's about the journey, about how we treat others along the way, and about the positive change we create in the world. Susan Wojcicki's journey was not without its difficulties, but she faced them with courage, with grace, and with an unwavering commitment to her values. As we remember her today, let us not only celebrate her many accomplishments, but also honor the spirit with which she achieved them. Let us be inspired to carry forward her legacy of compassion, innovation, and dedication to the greater good. In closing, I invite you all to think about your own lives, your own work. What will your legacy be? How will you use your talents, your influence, your time to make a difference? Susan showed us that it's possible to be both successful and kind, powerful and humble, ambitious and compassionate. She reminded us that the measure of a life well lived isn't in the titles we hold, but in the lives we touch. Let's honor her memory by living with that same spirit, by striving to make our world better, kinder, and more just, one day at a time. Let's send love and prayers to the family of Susan Wojcicki and the members of Google. This is Lolly Parks with Lollipop News, signing off.